So guys, I think you remember, if you want to use Flask, so first of all you need to write the HTML content, because this HTML page actually it will render. So for me, I already prepared one HTML template for you. So let me show you. So this is the HTML front end I prepared for you. And again, I told you from where actually you will get these kinds of actually templates. So there is one amazing website called Bootstrap. Okay, Bootstrap. So from Bootstrap itself, actually you can get any kinds of HTML and CSS template. Okay. Now here I created one simple image uploader. Let me show you. Whenever I will execute, you'll see that simply one web interface I created. There you can upload the image. Okay. And right hand side, you will see the prediction. That's it. And this code I will share with you. If you are creating any kinds of project like that, you can use my template as it is. Okay. So it should be present inside template folder. Got it? Now let me initialize my Flask. So let me import all the necessary library. So I'm importing the Flask, you can see, and some required functionality. Then I'm importing decode image from the utility. Okay, now what is decode image? See, I think remember here we created two functions, or decode image and encode image. See, whenever you are uploading any kinds of image, so it's not possible to accept the raw image. Okay, for this, first of all, we have to encode the image, then we have to decode the image. So for this, let me show you one example. So I'll go to the base64 group. So this is one amazing website. So here, first of all, I will open image to base64. So image to base64. Yeah, image to base64. Then base64 to image. Base64 to image. Okay, these two link I'll open. So let's say first of all I will upload one image here. So let's say I will upload this image. This one of my thumbnail image. Now I'll just try to encode operation. Encode means it will create a base64 string for me. See, this is a base64 string, guys. Okay. Okay. Now let me copy, and again you can decode it. So now you can give the base64 here, and you can again decode it. Decode it means it will again create the image from the base64 string. See, this is the image. Okay. So that's how actually we're doing. So first of all, whatever user is uploading, first of all, we are encoding it. That means we are getting the base64 string. Then in the backend, we are receiving that base64 string. Then we are decoding it. Okay. Decoding means we are saving as the image file. Okay. I hope it is clear. So now let me show you. So here I have initialized my Flask. Now here I'll be creating some route. Let me show you. So you can see, guys, this is my default route. That means if user is hitting my application, it will launch the index.html. Okay, here I've given the slash means default route. Then this is my training route. If user is giving /train, it will start the training. Okay, and training is successful. And if training is successful, it will give you successful. And how we are starting the training, we are executing the main.py. This main.py with the help of os.system. Okay, we are running this command. The same thing we perform in our machine learning project as well. Then this is the predict route. If user is submitting the image, it will start the predict route. So first of all, I'm receiving the image. Then I'm decoding it. Why I'm decoding it? Because it would be a base64 string. First of all, I have to decode and convert it to the image. Okay, I think you remember. So here I showed you the demo. Okay, after it will save the image. Then we are using our client app. So here you can see I'm initializing my prediction pipeline, and it will accept the image. The image user is uploading. Then it will give me the result, and that results actually I'll be showing in my front end. Okay, now let me execute my application. So I can remove this part. So port number, let's run 8080. Okay, now let me execute my application. So now let me execute my application. So Python app.py. Okay, it is running. Now let's open up our browser and search for localhost port number 8080. So see, guys, this is my user interface. So let me upload one image. So I'll click on upload. Let's say I will first of all upload one coccidiosis affected image. Now let's do the prediction. See, guys, it is detecting as a coccidiosis disease. Okay. And now if I upload any healthy image, so let me upload any healthy image and let's try to see. See, it is classifying healthy image. That means healthy chicken. So that's how, guys, you can create this kinds of web application. And now this application is ready to deploy. But first of all, we have to create a Docker file. Then after that, we can deploy this application. And for deployment, guys, I will use the same deployment process. The deployment process actually we did in our machine learning project. Okay, I think you remember the machine learning project deployment. So the same step you have to perform. Only you have to change the like GitHub. Okay, GitHub repository. So there actually I was using my ML project GitHub repository. Now you have to use your deep learning. That is this project GitHub repository. Okay, the same step I perform here. You have to perform the same thing. There is no change. Okay, there is no change. The same step I perform, the same step you also need to perform. I hope it is clear. But before deployment, you just need to do one modification. So if you want to predict in the cloud, first of all, you have to get the model. So here is the model, guys. So it is available inside training. This is the model I'll copy. And here I'm going to create a folder called model. Inside that, I'm going to keep it. Now here I'll change the location. So inside predict, instead of loading from the artifact, I'll be loading from the model folder. So here I can remove this part. It should be model. Okay, model.h5. Now again, you can test whether it's working or not. I'll go back, refresh, then I'll upload. See, it's working fine. Okay, now see, one task I will give you. So this model actually I copy pasted manually. Okay, inside the model folder. Okay, inside the model folder I copy pasted manually. But what you have to do, so after training the model, so here I think in the model trainer, after training the model, so here I can open it up inside component model trainer. So after training it, what you have to do, you have to copy. Okay, you have to copy the model inside model folder. And how to copy with the help of Python code, I think you already know that. So there is a package called Shuttle, I think. Okay, so you can simply search here. Even you can go to the chat GPT and you can simply write how to copy any file in other directory Python. So here is the code snippet, guys. You can use this particular package called Shuttle. Now you have to give the source file path. That means you will be giving the source file. That means your model location inside the artifact, and the destination directory, that means in the model. Okay, model folder, and shuttle.copy, and it will copy that particular file. So this code you just need to modify here. Okay, so this task I want to give you, because see, I've showed you the entire implementation, but something I want you to perform. Okay, that's why I've given you this task. So you can perform this task. Okay, so it will automatically copy the model after the training. Okay, in this folder. That's it. So yes, guys, now let's create the Docker file, and you have to follow the same deployment process, the deployment I showed you in my machine learning. So the same deployment video, guys, I will add, so you can follow and you can deploy this project in the cloud.